Hi, I'm Andy Jones. I'm an expert in dating, sex and relationships. I'm going to be leading you by the hand through all those tricky dating problems. I'm going to be talking to you about that worst feeling in the world, the feeling that your girlfriend is cheating on you. I'm going to give you some quick points and some quick helps to make sure that you find out the truth. First of all, before you go steaming in, causing a row or demanding answers, assess your own behaviour. Now this is a really hard thing to do. It's really difficult to step back and say, look, what have I done? Have I done something? But quite often somebody will be uncomfortable in your company or hide things from you, or maybe not want to see you temporarily because you've done something wrong. Not necessarily something wrong always, but something that's maybe put them off. Think to yourself, have we had an argument that's not been resolved properly? Have I been too needy? Have I been too clingy? May I have said something that's really upset her? First of all, think to yourself, before you start causing problems or maybe demanding answers, think, have I done something that could have changed her behaviour? Think about how you behaved when you were happiest. Think about how the relationship worked when it was really ticking over. Now think, is her behaviour so different now? Has she suddenly changed? Start to think about her behaviour. If you really are concerned, maybe keep a record, not necessarily a diary, just a few sketch notes about, how does she behave when she's suddenly in my company? One of the biggest giveaways if somebody is cheating is that their behaviour changes dramatically. If you haven't seen her for a couple of days and she's really cagey about what she's been up to, if she suddenly checks her phone a lot in your company, if she suddenly has to make excuses to leave, these are personal giveaways that someone may be hiding something. If you really are quite sure that the person has something to hide, play what I call the lie game. After you haven't seen her for a couple of days, or maybe she's been out and had a big night out with her friends, ask her what she's been up to. Don't be suspicious or negative, just ask her in a chatty way. Say, did you have a good time last night? Where did you go? Did you have fun? Then a few hours later, maybe later on in the evening, go, oh actually, my mate said that they were out where you were last night. Where did you say you were again? If the version that she tells you the second time is very different, then that's the time to worry. What happens when we tell the truth is that we're able to replicate what happened again and again. If you say, I went to the shops yesterday, I bought this and this, because you did buy those things, it's easy to remember. If you're telling a lie, it's hard to tell that same lie over and over again without making mistakes. We're going to try and spot if she's lying, and we're going to try and spot those little mistakes. Okay, so think about the points we've discussed. First of all, assess yourself. Have you done something that might have put her off temporarily? Secondly, look for changes in her behaviour. Is she suddenly behaving strangely, especially when you've been apart for a while? Thirdly, maybe try and catch her out, play the lie game. And fourth, look at her personal behaviour. When you talk to her, does she look away a lot? Is she kind of folding her arms? Is she being defensive? The big things about when somebody lies is two things that they do with eye contact. First of all, if they don't give you any eye contact at all, when first of all they used to. Did she always look at you in the face when she talked to you and now she doesn't look at all? Or the reverse of that, if she never looked at you when she talked to you, if she always had a problem with eye contact and now she suddenly, when she's making a point, always looks at you, it's because she's trying to infer that she's telling the truth. And if she is hiding something, she'll be working overtime to make sure that she's telling the truth. This is what you've got to spot. Thanks for listening. That was how to spot if your girlfriend is cheating.